depends on where in the world you are. Watching All in One, One in All on this channel that, man, I'm really excited and really thrilled about this next phase of our growth and expansion. What's happening through this particular channel and what we're here to do and seeking to make a difference in the world, and I'm very excited about this next stage of our unfolding. The last topic I touched on was meditation, and we spoke in some depth about what meditation is. And, of course, covering what it is in terms of, Larry usually floats one of my favorite ones up there, but, moving experiential debris, inhibiting their abundant, transcendent, infinite, omnipotent nature. So moving experiential debris is one way of looking at meditation, but another way to look at it is meeting eternity during intimate times, attaining thoughts inspired omnisciently now. So those two ways of looking at meditation and why we need to practice it, of course, is to really find our true self, find our true sense of who and what we really are. And from finding that true self of who and what we really are from within, that true self starts to blossom and express itself in all different areas of our life. It's first, changes even your body. One of my friends, over the course of her life, she's had very bad acne, which usually breaks out during her menstrual cycle. And between meditation and, of course, certain, things that she was guided, water therapy, she was guided to do from within, and our skin has cleared up. I'm just using that as one example, but there are many different benefits to this process because what it does is reveal natural health from within our being, and it expresses itself physically, and then also, it makes through process, it heals our relationships. It's also through process heals our body of affairs, our finances. So it has far-reaching implications over time. A cautionary note, one of the things about the presence of God is that it draws everything that is like it, and it drives away everything that's not like it, right? So sometimes in the beginning of this process, certain things that are, out of harmony, that are discordant, that are not in harmony with the fundamental order of the universe, what happens is that when we begin this process, there's a sorting out, there's a sifting out of the things that are unlike the presence, right? So it's, so that initial frothing can happen, right? Bringing stuff up that have been suppressed and repressed, and bringing it up for us to clear it. So we become like a conscious clearing house, so to speak, and you start to clear things out of your way that are hindering and obstructing the truth of what we are from shining. So how do we do this? The first thing I share is, the presence, right? We're seeking to connect with the presence of God. When we meditate, that's the purpose of it, to connect with the presence of God. Now, where is the presence? It's not in the future. It's not in the past. It is in the present. So what we meditate to do is to connect with the present moment. The present moment then becomes a leap-off point into experiencing the presence. The presence is always here. It was, when what we call the past, the presence was there. Before we came onto this planet, the presence of God was here. After not everybody, but after we leave the planet in various stages, the presence is still here. So the presence of God is always here, yesterday, today, and forever. So our responsibility and goal is to connect with that presence here and now. So the how that I choose to use, and I'm not saying that this is the only way to meditate. There's thousands of ways to meditate. But this one has proven itself to be very valuable to me. I learned it from Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith at Agape International Spiritual Center. And it's proven to be so powerful, right? So, the first thing to do is to, one, have sincerity, meaning that you're sincere, you genuinely want to connect with the presence. I encourage you to seek to connect with the presence, not for presence, presents, but for connecting with the presence itself. And so doing sincerity, then earnestness, a sense of discipline, consistent practice is more important than that moment when you feel really connected, right? Your consistency will lead to that moment when you feel really connected and expanded. So the first thing then is what I use is the breath, right? Because the body cannot breathe in the future, it cannot breathe in the past. I also turn my palms up for a sign of receptivity. My thumb and forefinger touch as a sign of eliminating egocentricity. We're seeking to become God-centric. So, you sit down, and a prayer, lead yourself in with prayer, however you may choose to pray, and leading yourself to have that intimate time and connection with the presence. And when you close your eyes, and start to focus your attention, you have an attention, you focus your attention on the breath. The body cannot breathe in the future, and the body cannot breathe in the past. It can only breathe in the present. So with the intention to connect with the presence as your sole intention, your eyes closed, turning away from the effects of life, and have your attention. Your attention can be on your knee, it can be on your foot, but you can put it on your breath. Those of us who are very sensitive will feel a difference between the air coming in and the air going out of our nostrils. You realize the air coming in is cooler than the air leaving, and you're observing the breath. With an intention to wake up and become aware of the presence. There's a tendency for our attention to run to the future, or to run to the past, or to fantasize. That's what the ego does to take us away from the present moment. And each time you remember that you're not paying attention to the present, it's a victory, because you're becoming more aware that you were distracted. So we're seeking to pay undistractable attention to the presence. Presence is here and it's now. And our goal is to have a realization of that presence as our very life and being. So you drift away. Don't be upset if you've drifted away. Just bring your attention back to the present moment and begin again. Attention on the breath. Attention on an intention to wake up and experience our glorious nature. What I tend to do when I'm coming out of meditation is to pray. We'll teach prayer another day. We'll become awake, aware, and alive to the truth of our being. I'm very grateful, thankful for the opportunity to share that brief meditation with you. That time, that quiet time, I do like 45 minutes on average every morning. I didn't start with 45 minutes. I didn't begin there. I was at first 2 minutes, 3 minutes, because I felt nervous when I tried to sit down, busy, need to go do something, and then gradually extended, and now, I'm up to that level. But there are people who are meditating for 2 and 3 hours at a time, guys. So, the benefits will outweigh anything that you've ever done before when you become consistent, and you will not want to miss that time. All right, so with that said, man, God bless each and every one of you that chimed in and are using these practices. I will see you at the omnipotent palace, right? See you at the top. You deserve to be there. Bye for now. For those of us who enjoyed this video, or even if you didn't fully enjoy it, well, leave your comments, all right? Please share it with friends, family, individuals that you'd like to actually learn about what we're talking about. And please subscribe to this channel as well. Our goal is to really help more of us as human beings on this planet rise and shine and reveal more of our inner peace, joy, and reveal more abundance. All right. So thank you for your comments. I'm looking forward to reading them. I'll seek to respond to them. I'm having a great time. I hope that you are. God bless you all.